Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Curtis and today I'm going to be doing something very exciting. I'm going to be showing you how to make a mirror glaze cake. It's not as hard as you may think it is. In this video, I'm going to show you how to prepare your cake for a mirror glaze, then my recipe for the mirror glaze, and then how to cover it with the mirror glaze. So it's all very exciting. So I'm going to go straight into this video. So to start off, you're just going to want to start to build up your cake. So I've just got a 6-inch sponge which I cut into 3 layers, and I'm just going to attach my first layer onto a cake board with a little bit of buttercream, and I'm going to start to build up my layers. Now I'm just using the leftover buttercream that I had from my galaxy cake because I don't like letting things go to waste. So don't be looking at my buttercream strange like, girl, why is it a funky colour? Because girl, it's because I dyed it that colour, okay? Okay. I'm just going to do a rough crumb coat around my cake, just to lock in all of those crumbs, and then I'm going to pop that straight into a fridge until it's nice and firm. Once it's nice and firm, I can then do my final layer. So I'm just going to apply buttercream quite generously all the way around my cake, and then I'm going to smooth off the sides with a cake scraper. Once I've done that, I'm then going to get rid of that lip which I've just sort of pushed up with a small palette knife and bring it into the cake. I repeat this process quite a few times because I really want to focus on trying to get as smooth as possible finish on this cake. The mirror glaze layer is only a thin layer, and if you have any sort of blemishes or any impurities on your cake, it's really going to stand out. So you really want to make sure your base layer is absolutely perfect. I'm going to pop that cake straight into a freezer until it's completely frozen solid, and while you're waiting for that to happen, you can start to make your mirror glaze. So for your mirror glaze, you're going to need some white chocolate, some sugar, some water, some sweetened condensed milk, and some gelatin leaves. And if you want to know all the measurements, make sure you check out the description box below. Firstly, I'm just going to soak my gelatin leaves with some cold water. Then I'm going to put the water, the sugar, and the condensed milk straight into a pan, and I'm going to bring it to the boil on a low heat. Once it's been brought to the boil, I'm going to drain off my gelatin leaves, and we're going to pop that straight into that pan. I'm going to give it a stir until it's melted in. Once it's melted, I can pour that straight into my white chocolate, and I'm going to give it a gentle stir until it's all incorporated and the chocolate's completely melted. What you don't want to do is mix it too vigorously, otherwise you're going to create air bubbles, and those air bubbles are going to show onto your cake. Once I've made my mirror glaze, I'm then going to colour it. So I went with a red, a purple, and a white. So I just colour it with gel food colouring and powdered food colouring, and I just mix them into separate bowls. Again, not stirring too vigorously, otherwise I create air bubbles. Once you're happy with the colour of the mirror glaze, you're going to let that sit and let it get to a temperature of about 35 degrees. I've taken my cake straight out of the freezer, and I've put a bowl upside down onto a baking tray, and I've put my cake right on top of that bowl. I'm then going to go in now with my purple mirror glaze and cover the cake completely with it. Once I've done that, I then go in there with a little bit of red, and I kind of just sort of do stripes with it. I then go in there with my white mirror glaze. I decided I didn't want a lot of that, so I just did a couple of splashes of it. Then to blend the colours, I get a palette knife and I kind of just spread it once on top of the cake. Once you've covered your cake with the mirror glaze, you're just going to leave it there until it stops dripping, and once it has, you're going to use a sharp knife just to get rid of those drips that are just sort of dangling down. Once I've done that, I then transfer that onto a cake board. Now you can leave your cake just as it is because it's quite impressive just as it is, but I wanted to decorate it with a couple of things. I created some tempered chocolate spirals, which I very briefly showed you how to achieve on my white chocolate and strawberry cake tutorial. I then decorated it with some fresh berries. Once I'm happy with where my berries and my spirals are positioned, I then put on a very small amount of gold leaf on there. And that's how I created this mirror glaze cake. So there you go guys, you know how to prep a cake for your mirror glaze, you also have a recipe for it, and you know how to cover it with a mirror glaze, and it's not as hard as you may think it is. I hope you loved this cake as much as I did, and if you did, then please give this video a big thumbs up, and subscribe for more videos just like this, and share this video with your friends if you think we might like it. Also make sure you follow me on all my social media bits, all the links for them are in the description box below, so you can see what I'm up to in the kitchen and what might be coming up on this channel. I'll see you guys next week with a new video, so until then, take care and bye.